Hey, this is Neil. I had a request recently for a how-to video on the song Don't Want to Be Here by Cool for August. I haven't played this song in quite a while, but it is a pretty straightforward song. The intro, the verse, the choruses, they all use the same four-chord progression, at least basic four-chord progression, E, B minor, D, A. Has a little variation in there on the introduction, which goes to A suspended, and we'll touch on that. There's a little musical break in there. It uses a B5, A5, and then the outro alternates between an E and an E add 9, and that's pretty much the whole song. It's a pretty straightforward song. Great song though, but pretty straightforward. All right, so we'll take a look at the introduction. Like I said, the chords used: E, which open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. That's the first chord. Second chord, the B minor, which skip the E string, so you're on your second string down, which is the 5th string. And so you start 2nd fret on the A string, and then 4th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret on that high E string, B minor. And it goes into that D, which you skip down to the 4th string, which is the D string. Leave that open, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. Last main chord, the A. Start on that, leave your A string open, and then 2, 2, 2, open. Introduction also uses the A suspended 2. So what we do is just pick up that last 2. So then we have open, 2, 2, open, open. So you get that different sound from the A. And those are the basic chords for the introduction. Now, how we play the introduction is pretty, once again, pretty straightforward. This is not 100% exact for what Trevor Kusiak plays. He's a great guitarist. I am not. So we're going to keep this pretty basic. So the basic pattern, and I'll play it here. So here's what it sounds like first. So that's kind of a slowed down version, but that's what it sounds like. So we start with an E, full strum on the E, and then we're going to give another kind of partial strum on the E. Then we're going to pick the D string, which is your 3rd string down. So but we're going to open. We're going to go open to 2. And then we're going to pick the next string up, which is the A string on the 2nd fret. And then we're going to just play the full strum down up. So that's the basic pattern for the first 3 chords. Next chord going to that B minor. And so we're going to do that full strum, and then we're going to do a partial strum. And then on the B string, we're going to pick up that finger there and make it a hammer on 2, 3. Pick up. And then we're going to pick the next string up, which is 4. And then we're going to do it down up. So then we go to the D next. Same pattern, full strum, partial, and then we're going to pick on that E string there, open to 2, and then back up 1 string, a pick, and then down up. So and then we get to the A, which this is a little variation because we don't have the hammer on. We just have a switch we pull off, and we have that A suspended 2. But we do the full downstroke on the A, and then a partial, and then an up on that A suspended. And then this time we do back to the A, we go an up, down, up strum quickly. So it's So we'll put the whole thing together here a little slower. Well, let's try that again. We'll put the whole thing together here just a little slower and try not to mess up. So that's your introduction there. And now we move on to the verse and the chorus. It's the same 4 chords. This time we leave out the A suspended 2 and just stay on A. So the strumming pattern is pretty simple. So that down, down, up, up, down, up. And then you switch. B minor, D, that's the same, like I said, the same for the verse and the chorus. You just have to do that. I don't wanna be here for the rest of my life. Haven't sang that one in a while. But you get the picture. All right, so next we have the musical break section that's a little bit different. It changes the chords. Instead, it just goes to 2 basic chords, the B5, which starting on your A string, it's 2, 4, 4, and then an A5, which same strings, open to 2. That's it. So it's downstroke, downstroke, down, up, and then the A5 starts on the upstroke into a downstroke, and then a up, down, up. So you get that 3 times. We just end on the B. You hang it, hold it right there. So you get that down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. And into that, right back into that E. Downtown isn't the future there. All my respect for you, it washed away. Okay, and so that's the musical interlude. And so this last section is the outro, and it's just 2 chords, that E and then an E add 9. And the E add 9, all you do is you add your pinky onto that E string. And so this part is just played as you conclude the song with the and you slow it down as you come into the A. And you can kind of finish it however you want to. But essentially, you strum the E, and then on the B string, which is that 2nd string from the bottom, you hit that, up pluck, and then you do the string above that, the G string, which is also open. Then you put your pinky down on the E string to make that the E add 9, and you just follow that same 3 strings again. E, the A string, or the B string, sorry, and then the G string. So you get 2 open, open, and then you pick it off, open, 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 2 open, 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 open. But it's kind of a triplet pattern there with the